Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Story Aventuras de la que continuamos con Stanley Parable. Vamos a buscar más finales, más rutas, más cosas.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Voy a continuar sus instrucciones hasta el punto en el que vio la señal de escape.
When
Sí,
Stanley
izquierda.
came to a set of two open doors,
Sí,
he
sí,
entered
sí.
the door on his left.
Sí. No había nadie
Yet
aquí.
there was not a single person here either.
Lo sé.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Vale.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
No, gracias. Bueno, es agradable.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. ¿Podemos ahora llegar al punto en el que quiero divergirme?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Me gustan las muertes violentas.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No sé.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
La muerte es una forma de escapar. No es una forma correcta, no es una forma moral, pero es una forma de huir. De hecho, es la última forma de huir. Pero parece que continúa. ¿O no? ¿O sí? ¿Dónde estoy?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
¿Y si no me resigno?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Hola, narradora. ¿Y bien?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Uy, cómo mola.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Lo único que hay fijo es esta parte. La oficina hasta las dos opciones. Este corredor ha sido movido y alterado para hacer al jugador pensar que llega a tiempo a estos dos lugares. Muy bien. Las dos puertas. No he visto el solitario todavía. Qué interesante, o sea que estoy ahora en el mundo del desarrollador. Alguien ha sido despedido. Son diferentes y ese es mi botón. Bueno, obviamente los títulos hay que ponerlos siempre. Me gusta mucho. Me está gustando mucho el Stanley. Oh no, dos puertas, dos opciones. The Office. Mantenimiento. Vale, sí, hay estado. La fotocopiadora. Fotocopiadora, escáner multifunción. ¿Y por ahí qué hay? ¿Qué hay por ahí? Boss Office. El desarrollo de... Vale, vale, mola. Oigo voces.
Stanley walked through the Stanley stood on the snow.
Vale.
Now look closely, Stanley.
Tomas no incluidas. Bueno, esto tiene mucho detalle aquí en el bonus. El Freedom Ending. Este es el que había conseguido. Uy, más cositas por aquí. Esto está lleno de cosas. Es una especie de museo del juego. Este tengo que conseguir llegar ahí arriba. ¿Mm? Un... Obey, disobey. Está guay, está guay. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Sending. Qué raro. The game is now paused. Pues vale. Un cuarto vending, bien. What? Uy, uy. Algo ha petado. Algo ha petado. Algo ha petado mucho.